Hello, welcome to On This Day in Brattleboro Vermont's History. I'm your host, Bob Cornelier. Today's topic will be the Great Fire of 1869. The Great Fire of 1869 destroyed all the buildings on the west side of Main Street between High and Elliot Streets. Generally described as a Great Conflagration, occurred October 31st, 1869. The first indication of trouble was discovered when watchman Vet Burlingham found a small fire in the kitchen of the A.E. Ayers Saloon in the center of the block around 2:30 a.m. The watchman then ran to the lower Main Street Estes shops to have someone sound the alarm of fire. The alarm was delayed for several minutes. After more delay, 2 bells were rung. The fire beginning in E.A. Ayers Saloon soon worked north and south. Fueled by strong winds and predominantly wooden structures of the time, spread rapidly. Despite the best efforts of the fire department, within 3 hours the entire block was consumed by the blaze. The destroyed buildings included a cabinet shop, a meat market, grocery stores, a hat store, a drugstore, a bookstore, and the prominent Brattleboro House Hotel. The October 4th destructive flood had damaged fire equipment and disabled the use of the water wheel and the whetstone that powered the Main Street hydrants, resulting in an inadequate water supply. Hydrants in front of the Brattleboro House gave out after an hour. A steady water supply was not established until a pump was set up at the Whetstone Brook and hoses were run from the brook. The October 4th flood also destroyed the lower Main Street bridge over the Whetstone, delaying the arrival of the Fountain No. 4 engine from South Main and Canal Streets. The horse-led engine had to travel up Elm. The fire engine closest to the scene, Phoenix No. 6, was found to have been tampered with. Someone had stuffed shoe leather, paper, and chamois skins into the hoses, causing a half-hour delay in getting it operational. There was a strong northwest wind blowing, carrying burning cinders and setting fires to roofs of buildings on the south side of the brook. The rear house across Elliot Street was in imminent danger for a while, taking fire many times, and the furniture was moved from the building in fear it was going to burn. The buildings on the east side were in danger. The street then was 8 feet narrower than it is today. The buildings were on fire several times. People doing businesses in these buildings removed their goods. The arrival of a new steady water supply from Whetstone Brook allowed firefighters to save nearby buildings. The barn and stables of the Redding shop were saved with the timely arrival of the No. 2 engine from West Brattleboro, by whose efforts alone saved the Masonic Hall on High Street, Wilder Smith's livery shop, and 3 small houses on the Laundry Lane in the rear of the Frost store. One of the more notable things to happen at this fire was on the first documented female participation in the fire service for the town of Brattleboro. A team of women participated in the bucket brigade from the Whetstone to the fire scene and aided the removal of furniture from fire buildings to help get the fire under control. E.A. Ayers and his son Edwin were arrested on suspicion of starting the fire. Upon investigation, no substantial proof had been obtained and they were released. The burn district remained in the burn condition for 9 months. The first half was acquired by Edward Crosby and Charles B. Rice in June of 1870. That fall, the foundations were put in for the Crosby block, which was finished and occupied during 1871. The north half was acquired by George J. Brooks during the fall of 1870, and the Brooks House was erected during the following year. This is your host, Bob Cornelier. Thank you for watching this episode of This Day in Brattleboro Vermont History. Photos and information courtesy of the Brattleboro Vermont Historical Society and newspapers.com. The Brattleboro Historical Society is located on the 3rd floor Municipal Building, Suite 301. Hours are Thursdays 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 10 a.m. to 12 noon. The Brattleboro Historical Society has a Facebook page, and you can visit the website at bhs802.org.